Hello my friends, welcome to Into the Electronic channel. This is Nakamichi. So we have today this Nakamichi MR-2 cassette deck. Sorry, it's a bit dark, but you probably recognize it. It has an issue. It was kind of willy-nilly happening, and now it's definitely happening. Take a look at this. So if you can do forward, counter works, right? So counter. When you do backward, like a rewind, watch. You see? It stopped. So I'm curious what is going on. It goes forward, it goes backwards. But sometimes when I kick it, it just goes, right? So now I can go forward, 0 doesn't matter. So it's like when you do backwards, it stuck at 0. So I'm not really sure if it's a belt issue or not. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna replace the counter belt. I got some new belts, and we're gonna see if this is counter belt issue and go from there. So in order to replace belts in this cassette deck, you have to do the following. First of all, unscrew the top, which is gonna be only 4 screws, I think. This is to have an access to the tape mechanism. Then you have to remove the door and shut down the cassette deck first, yeah, because it's high voltage here. Then remove the cassette, obviously. Then you would have to remove the beauty plate, which is secured by 2 screws, 1 screw and 2nd screw. Let's take unscrewing device. Here we are. Well, at least we have beauty plate out. And the stupid screw, I'll deal with this later. Alright, so in order to replace, so here's the belt, right here. So we're gonna just take it out. It's actually quite thinner than the belt I got. Oh, hope it's gonna be fine. It looks like the one I got is a bit smaller. Okay, let me try. Okay, first I'm gonna just fish it through here. It's not that straightforward, but you have to fish it, then just grab on this side, wrap around the right pulley, and gonna obviously catch many other things along the way, which they're not supposed to be catched or caught, and then just wrap around the belt thingy. Okay, so this is the original one. I'm gonna keep it just in case for reference. Okay, let's just power this up and see what's happening. Oh yeah, I yanked, unplugged, powered up. Okay, in order to test this, we obviously need the cassette, especially so you're gonna fast forward this in, stop, play, so it plays, then stop, backward. Okay, stop, forward. Stop, reset, forward. Stop, play. Stop, rewind. stop, forward. So I'm testing the all possible direction, and clearly that indicates that we have a properly operational counter. But now it's not over. So what are you gonna do now? I have to test the speed, because I wonder if, because this is like take up side, right? So I wonder if this belt has affected the playback speed, because I had the impression that it might. So let me pull out my test speed cassette, and I'll do the check. Alrighty, so I have this Hans-Peter Ross calibration tape. Okay, let me try that. It's 3150 plus minus 0.25%, so it has to be 3150. Let's do it. Play. Well, that's substantially better. And maybe a tad slower, but wow, it's so much better. I can make it precisely. There is a little potentiometer right in this corner, which I can use to tweak the speed. Oops. Oh wow, even touching that potentiometer causes it to go bonkers. A little calibration stick. Okay, it's a little bit too fast. But yeah, it works better than screwdriver. Curious. Oh wow, super touch. Actually, it was... you know what? I think this is good enough. Like, come on, like... Alright, so I'm definitely gonna trust this this calibration cassette much more than what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back into my steel box where I keep all these cassettes. So guys, this is how you can replace the counter belt in this particular cassette deck. I think this is going to be pretty much the same for BX family of cassette decks, which having the belt over here. So I do not like belted counters, belted and mechanical, because they do, I think they do change speed of the cassette deck. Yeah, but nevertheless, that's easy to replace. So I'm still gonna keep this one around. This is the original one. I just need to find a little baggie for it. Okay. And because I like to keep them. Okay, now let's install the beauty plate. So I have to make sure that this and this part is actually gonna be properly installed. There is a little notches. Yeah. I'm not sure how. You see, it didn't install properly. So you have to make sure it actually goes into those. All right. Now, so it's really hard to show you, but over here there is a little notch, and that thing's supposed to properly land in there and should slightly move like this. All right. That's indication it's actually properly placed. All right. So now we can use tweezers and long screwdriver to secure the beauty plate. Now you take the cassette of any kind and just test it, that it lands properly, alright? Yeah. Then you install your faceplate. Ta-da! Okay, that's heavy. Perfect! Alright, so we have properly working counter in Nakamichi MR-2. Applicable to probably BX100, BX225, BX12, and BX150. I don't remember. No, I think BX150 has different counter, electronic counter. That's why I like it. Would like to have it. All right, so now we have to put the lid back together, and we done. We are done. Okay, here we are, nice and beautiful. So this cassette deck now is as good as new, I hope. Alright guys, if you want to see more vintage audio restoration videos, please subscribe to my channel, stay tuned for more video, and ciao, see you next time.